Their power. See, we are the people that are thinking the system needs CPR. New life breathed in cause it's dead. Had enough of this one, need another instead. We need to rethink what we believe and we need to go reread the lies my teacher told me when he teach, he deceive. Read is bigger than hip hop. Read that book and you'll see how rich old white men always profit when you buy industry CDs. From the game to Lil Wayne, the whole mainstream is plain. Sell stereotypes to kids, it goes right in their brain. On this we don't have to be dependent. We can always back artists to speak truth that's independent. If you heard me rap, that's evident cause I hooked that up. Miseducation, that up. But the truth, we can hook that up. Hook that up. Truth comes out my lips like it's a folder. I put a cookie on my neck to put a chip on my shoulder. First city I tried to warn you that the world's much bigger than what you eyeing on your corner. I do my own research and I don't follow many orders. Not claiming ethnicity disrespects these man-made borders. One of my many ways of not conforming. They teach us to be the same. If we're all the same, then it's born. Misinformation is porn. Ads telling us we suck. But we could change our image if we just spend a few bucks. But only sheep believe beauty and skin deep is deep enough. True beauty you find in your mind. That's by loving yourself, by helping others in need. That's how you can feel real wealth. Dedication to meditation, not medication is help. Misinformation is stealth. In the sight of the masses. But if they watch, they live, they might pick up the right glasses and hook that up. Question all your classes, let's hook that up. Hook that up. Miseducation, that up. But the truth, we can hook that up. Hook that up. The fact that money could be the root of all evil means that capitalism could be the devil to the people. They teach us to look up to the founding fathers, but I know they own slaves and were native land robbers. Schools teach to the test and pledge allegiance to the system, and they need to reshape how we live it. Pledge allegiance to the earth and all life that's arisen. Let's I can see in these times now, people are known for ignoring war crimes. Like in New York, how they ignore horn honking signs. The Rockefeller drug laws is a blatant disgrace. The way they hook that up. The ones flying the drugs in, they don't never get chased. The way they hook that up. I seen the face of kids sewing soccer balls out the states. They hook that up. At 7 days a week, we at 9 cents a day. The prices always rise, they try to pay the workers less. A strange definition, how they define success. You see my style precision, listen, I never be missing a chance to keep questioning. Cause I'm always stressing that we get up. Get up. Miseducation, they get up. But the truth, we can hook that up. Get up. Revolution, let's hook that up. Real education, let's get up. Change never comes from the top, cause the people always get up. Hook that, hook that up. Hook that, hook that, hook that, hook that, hook that up. That hook that, hook that, hook that, hook that up. Hook that up. Hook that up. Hook that, hook that, hook that up. Warning. Parts of this song are very, very, very sarcastic. For those of you not familiar with sarcasm.
Skip what you skip, what you skip, what you skip what you talking about, get to the money.
People ready to go to war over what Michael Vick did. Where's the uproar for footballs made of pigskin? What Vick did, it was a terrible atrocity. But they stay killing deer and bears, where is the equality? They kill animals that they think is not cute. Such a double standard on who they plan to shoot. Dick Cheney was out shooting quail near his place. Will he shoot anything? He shot his friend in the face. I got a sign up that says justice for all, with the stripes of the rainbow behind it on my wall. This line's for Harvey Milk, who gave his life for equal rights. You don't have to be gay to speak up for human life. I don't refer to people as black, Peruvian, or Asian. I think of what they're doing for human liberation. They killed Fred Hampton for educating gang members, but they didn't kill the plans that he had, we remember. But still, all they saying from summer to December is
get to the money, 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 get to the money. Skip what you talking about, get to the money.
I want the money, want the car, got the women, I'm a star. I equate happiness with self-gratification. Don't care about the people's situation or liberation. If they're poor, they survive. That's just how I ride. Listen when I'm rapping, take it in and believe this. I'm against the death penalty, look what happened to Jesus. In this country, they always saying support the troops, man, it's true. Don't forget the Germans supported the troops too. Cities closed down libraries like a fund to say racism, but always money found for building new stadiums. I'm hating them, fundamentalists, it seems there's no changing them. Having blind faith is a mind inside cages. There was a time religion ruled, it was called the Dark Ages. Men against against abortion, I feel evidently. If you're against abortion, go get yourself of a second. In the system, the government taps phones and they listening. Sure. Trust the government, just asking Indian. I don't get recognition from the masses for my rhymes. If I was at the head of 3 wars to lead lives, then I could expect to get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Get to the money, 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 get to the money. Skip what you talking about, get to the money.
I want the money, want the car, got the women, I'm a star. I equate happiness with self-gratification. Don't care about the people's situation or liberation. If they're poor, they survive. That's just how I ride. So overseas, we're liberating, really, it's a situation. You go to war with a place, you decimate the population. Hard to believe, it seems hard, but they would. Try convincing people they kill them for their own good. And war on the system, people swoop behind the sea. I'm hopelessly enslaved and he believing that he free. I know people with solutions, I know groups, I know many. People give up their power thinking they don't have any. That's a lie. Email me, hit me up, we'll organize. I make heads nod, bring lava die to the lies. We need to stop terrorism and we need to see peace. They say that while terrorizing people in the streets. How could we see peace leaving so many people dead? Real peace begins when the hungry get fed. It's like 2 bookstores left, corporate stores too prevalent. I started to shop at more stores that's independent. A lot of people are so corrupt it's not funny. Every time they say it, they sound like a dummy saying
skip what you skip, what you skip, what you skip, skip what you talking about, get to the money. Get to the money, get to the money. Skip what you talking about, get to the money.
I want the money, want the car, got the women, I'm a star. I equate happiness with self-gratification. Don't care about the people's situation or liberation. If they're poor, they survive. That's just how I ride. Rappers glorify the hood, don't rap why we have a hood. Rappers glorify the hood, don't rap why we have a hood. Rappers glorify the hood, don't rap why we have a hood. Rappers glorify the hood, don't rap why we have a hood.
Skip what you skip, what you skip, what you skip, what you skip, skip to the truth. Get to the truth, get to the truth. Get to the truth, get to the truth.
Skip what you talking about,
get to the truth.
skip what you talking about,
get to the truth. Get to the truth, get to the truth. Get to the truth, get to the truth. Truth.
There's quite a few things I thought that I ought to mention. Things you need to know as you grow and see the tension. You gotta go find these things that you need to show attention. So many lies, they can't hide to keep it fenced in. Donald was right. Donald Trump, he just represent the plight of a country. The value that celebs over the hungry. And most of those don't know when it's alarming. That 40% of the world is stuck growing up starving. USA throws out enough to feed them every day. They don't want you to know facts, they wish they want you distracted. Not thinking how you fund wars based on lies by paying tax. Strapping magnets on cars, not another beef for the war. If you're for it, you gotta pack it, Iraq for your tour. I implore, want you to see the work of Cynthia McKinney. She wanted free to sell records, the MLK assassination. And ain't government secrecy seen on many occasions. The King files were sealed in 1978. They're not gonna be revealed until 2028. The 9/11 Commission, as expected, has been hidden. They hid forensic evidence. We'll see in 2 years past 07. Just a few things I thought that I should mention. There's quite a few things I thought that I ought to mention. Things you need to know as you grow and see the tension. You gotta go find these things that you need to show attention. So many lies, they can't hide to keep it fenced in. There's quite a few things I thought that I ought to mention. Things you need to know as you grow and see the tension. You gotta go find these things that you need to show attention. So many lies, they can't hide to keep it fenced in. McKinney also trying to find out who killed Pop. I'm inclined to find out everything in my time before it stopped. And tell you it all, tell you about the fall of Jonestown. They said it was mass suicide from a drink they all down. But they lied, over 900 lives, they all died. And they hide the fact that it was a mind-controlled drug kid. They don't want that getting out, they want to stop it, but they can't. You can check it, no doubt, go find it out on the internet. Jonestown conspiracy, mind control lies revealed to me. It appears to go deeper than that. And you can fear, but a coward dies 1,000 deaths. For them, it's always near. If Jesus was alive, they'd be calling him a traitor. For not supporting war, Fox News would be his haters. They call him hippie and worse, and say you hate America first. Diamonds are rocks, can't buy love or appreciation. Supplied by blood diamonds, mined from wars in other nations. Status symbols could feed a kid for a year, and it's clear, and they fear to realize weed is more benign than beer. Race doesn't exist, it was socially created by a racist plant scientist named Carl Linnaeus. There's quite a few things I thought that I ought to mention. Things you need to know as you grow and see the tension. You gotta go find these things that you need to show attention. So many lies they can't hide to keep it fenced in. There's quite a few things I thought that I ought to mention. Things you need to know as you grow and see the tension. You gotta go find these things that you need to show attention. So many lies they can't hide to keep it fenced in. Yeah, that's just a small sample. What they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know the truth. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Capitalism comes with profit being the primary motivation for everything. And competition. Human needs are not included. U.S. is a business if you want to understand it. Started by Freemasons who thought it out and planned it. Christians killed the Indians, the rich was expanded. They needed a labor force and said slaves will handle it. I read Kept the Evidence In's books document. They needed a logo to trade under like any other business type. Soul was commissioned to create the stars and stripes. Judged by GDPs and Wall Street salaries, but not far from last if you ask about morality. If you think of it, we're not even considered citizens. The fact is we're customers, stuck up under businesses. The business model's name is given as capitalism. From the same people that bought you slavery in prisons. For hundreds of years, it's the system that we fought. As seen on TV where the airwaves are bought. But if you act now, you won't be on the net caught. 1% stay rich, that's what we have in the system. They say nothing's free cause we in capitalism. 1% stay rich, that's what we have in the system. They say nothing's free cause we in capitalism. They base democracy in being free on elections. But getting elected's not free, it's expensive. Campaign advertising, the cost can be rising in the billions. The system's craziness is major. So the president is known for a particular behavior. He honed his skills as a business fundraiser. When you're always in beef and hustle for money all the time. In the street we call that running organized crime. They tell us they know the drugs and teach us about there. But when you go to the doctor, all it is drugs there. They lock up drug dealers on the street, that's small time. The biggest drug dealers advertising prime time. Killing and torturing, it leads to bad pub. SOA and Blackwater, take it back to the club. After a shooting they change names, but it's still the same. The act don't change, the same practices remain. 1% stay rich, that's what we have in the system. They say nothing's free cause we in capitalism. 1% stay rich, we have in the system. Say nothing's free, capitalism. We live in this, you might think it's not that insidious. But slavery still exists and we're clothed in this business. Clothes made in sweatshops and we eat China's fishes. Look at the packages on fish, you can witness it. Look at your clothes on the tags, it's ubiquitous. Made in the third world where kids sew your game balls. The U.S. prefers workers with no labor laws. The cause and effect is direct in plain sight. If a leader from these countries starts to fight for workers' rights, the CIA overthrows them or hurts them with their might. Not an act, it's all facts that can be verified. A woman from the Congo in 65 homicide. They see morals and human rights is in the way of their pay, and a 9-year-old could see through the lies. When one can take 8 slices from a pie of 9, and the rest of us can fight over 1 to survive. 1% stay rich, that's what we have in the system. They say nothing's free cause we in capitalism. Judged by GDPs and Wall Street salaries, but not far from last if you ask about morality. The rich stay rich, paying out poverty wages. And socialism's what the rich say is outrageous. When information is owned by the rich, it's contagious. King had another dream, he said that could save us. He said there's something else we gotta see demolished. We become civilized when poverty's abolished. They say it's not bad, that it's just some bad seeds. At the root, capitalism is legalized greed. They stay in business selling you the philosophy that you could be the next one in a million ideology. But you don't stay rich by spreading too much wealth around. There's only room for a few to keep the system's health sound. It's a dream, but you've been hearing, it is what it seems. Like Primerica, America is a pyramid scheme. Dr. King wasn't killed for wanting voting equality. He was killed when he went and spoke out about poverty. 1% stay rich, that's what we have in the system. They say nothing's free, capitalism. Judged by GDPs and Wall Street salaries, but not far from last if you ask about morality.
Checking out of this twisted mythology, the holidays glorifying genocide and robbery. Until the end, I'm a world citizen. Until the end, I'm a world citizen.
Big shout out to Ryan Harvey, making this beat.
Capitalism may cause war, starvation, extreme inequality, environmental destruction, and all the problems listed on this CD. Ask a person who lost their house trying to pay their medical bills if capitalism is right for you.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
B97 FM.
B97, its affiliates, and its staff is not responsible for what your kids may hear. Parental guidance is advised.
Struggle.